It's a Windows issues, improv, no script, no rehearsal, no plan. Bring your Windows computer troubles for the crew to blow smoke or ideas your way. Amp up your problem solving skills with us.
Good morning. It's October 1st, 2024, and it is 9 o'clock. Not 9:01 yet. It is only 9 o'clock. And that's all we're ever going to do. Time stops right now. All you people that say you wish time would not go by so quickly, I declare it's got to stop right now. Stop that. It's just too much. I'm ready for the clock to stop. Oh, I'm eating on stream. How about that? What else do I do here? Let's go pop out chat. That's spam.
John Williams said, "Hello, Doug."
Hello, John. Pop out chat. Let's see. I've got a pinned comment up there. Ken Stout's pinned comment from, I don't know, a couple days ago, I think. He says I was going to pin Steve Dodd's comment. He was first at 12:17 a.m., but I guess that cannot be done. I think that would have been, gosh, what would that have been? Monday morning? I didn't have a show yesterday, did I? Gosh, I don't know. Today's Tuesday, yes? He seems confused. Does he know what he's doing? Yeah, that's right. That's right, because this was scheduled for Monday, and so I rescheduled it for Tuesday, but Steve Dodd was first one, so I didn't see it, so I just pinned Ken Stout's comment to give Steve Dodd due recognition. 1124 H2 slowly rolling out to computers today.
Stop the clock or the world.
Yeah, well, in order to stop the clock, you have to stop the world from spinning, don't you? Yeah. That could get weird. When do we sleep? No need to rush. Let the update come down on its own. In case there are issues with your computer, you still will get critical updates. I agree. I'm not about to go seeking it. Oh, Ken Stout saying he has OBS issues. I did my test this morning, my test stream, and it caught two problems. SpeakerBot the SpeakerBot source in OBS wasn't finding SpeakerBot. And weird thing, it started out with OBS connected to the chat for my test stream, and then partway through it said chat disconnected, and it required me to sign in again in OBS while I was live streaming to that test stream. Ken saying he thought as a managing mod he could pin it, but you cannot, or rather I could not. Yeah, I don't know what's up with that. Now, comments can be pinned now, right? Can they be? Is there a pin? Replace pinned message. Okay, so if I unpin that. Okay, so Ken Stout, go see if you can now pin a message. Is it that as a managing moderator, the show actually has to be broadcasting before you can do the pin? See, this shows, since there's a remove as managing moderator, that tells us that Ken is still a moderator. So let's find out. Ken, can you pin, pick a comment, pick a card, any card. Don't look at it, don't show it to me. See if you can pin any comment. We're waiting. You know, Ken Stout doesn't always really listen. Sometimes he's got multiple streams running at the same time. Maybe he's interacting with chat and he's not actually listening to me because he hasn't tried to pin a comment yet, as far as I can tell. Hello, is this thing on? Can you hear me? Oh, Jeff says, does the managing moderator still only have that power from a phone? Well, the power that we were interested in that he could only do from a phone is this thing. Oh, I guess all the managing moderator stuff has to be done from the phone, huh? You can't do it from a computer? Even pinning a comment? That has to be done from a phone? Huh, YouTube, you just don't do things right. What is your problem anyway? So yeah, the other thing that we found that he had to do from his phone is to change the participant modes to anyone. So I just did that. So that means anyone can chat now. Yeah, no, I didn't know that you had to use the phone for pinning comments. That's just stupid. YouTube, stupid. Are they going to ding me because I called them stupid? Usually I've finished eating my oranges by showtime. Okay, so let's go see what I'm supposed to talk about. Chew with your mouth closed, Doug. Headset microphone. Let's see, what would I do this?
Read chat,
thing,
please.
And let's go look at your chat message. No, cannot pin and must use the phone. Oh, all right. Hey, well, good, well done. Yeah, that's all, folks. To do the exclamation mark C and then a statement. That way you can put in something. Tells me to go read it, but we don't have to wait through SpeakerBot reading it out. Okay. Headset microphone, you're fired, deleted, out of here. Saturday, I switched to my headset microphone. When I figured out how to do that and got on a Stream Deck button and got had all my audio scenes and sources set up, I thought, cool, I'll be able to switch to that and I can have more freedom of movement, but it just totally messed up audio on Saturday. And I just decided, no, I'm not even going to try to fix it. That's just too many symptoms. Because also when I switched back to my regular microphone or somewhere in all of that, some audio started playing in my headset. And there were no tabs open playing that. When I went into Task Manager, I was able to find a Chrome browser item that was showing some CPU time. So I ended task on that one and that got rid of it. But it's totally something I did not recognize at all. Still don't know what it was. Don't care. Moving on. We're done with it. Okay, jokes. Do we have jokes? What was all that? I press buttons here and some weird stuff happens. I'm going to go do a search on Brian. Yeah, he started out with Philo. I said, first in, last out. I know that one. Tim Cruz had actually requested today's trailer for today. He asked for Tuesday. You ask, I do. Is there something here? Partially correct. I've used all caps and your pastry word is pronounced philo. Pastry word. So I call it philo. It says it's pronounced philo. He thinks it's some kind of pastry. Oh, what part of the country am I from? I didn't think old men such as yourself got up this early to Jeff. Let's see. John Williams, thank my wife for that update. Thanks for the update. Brian says, thank my wife. What was that update? Was that about update? I don't know. I can't follow all of this. I got to read it too closely to understand who's saying what to who. Moving on. No jokes. It's no joke. Oh, there it is. There it is. My screen wasn't refreshed. Doug, let's go zoom in one more. Do an Alt-2. Now let's do that different because that doesn't look good. So then get rid of that and then come on. Alt-2. Okay, so whatever one I'm pointing to at the time, that one's going to go gray and you can't read it. Doug was going to go to work but one of the tires on his car was flat. Without doing anything, he got into his car and drove 5 miles to his destination and then back without any problems. How? Doug was going to work, but one of the tires on his car was flat. Without doing anything, he got into his car and drove 5 miles. See, I was about to say I just got into the car in the garage because I work at home. Drove 5 miles to his destination, then back without any problems. I have 2 cars. Going to work, but one of the tires on his car was flat. Without doing anything, he got into his car, the other car, drove 5 miles to his destination, and then back without any problems. Exclamation, why or and?
No way.
He says no. That wasn't the right answer. Doug was going to work, but I'm going to assume that this doesn't have to do with working at home because you're saying drive 5 miles. It's going to work, but one of the it was the spare tire. Oh, winter meat. I saw it before I saw it from when I thought of it before I saw it from winter meat. Spare tire was flat. And by the way, my car is in the shop right now. Right now.
Ken Stout Live said I would like to buy a vowel.
And
Yes,
get
affirmative.
this. Get this. They called 3 minutes before showtime and told me that the tread on the right rear tire was at a 9. 1 to 10, 1 meaning bald. So he said the right rear was at a 9, doesn't need to be replaced. But the front 2 tires, he said, was at a 4, and we recommend they be replaced at a 3. Well, I looked at the tread on those, and they're fine. They got plenty of life left. I don't drive a lot of miles in a year. But so they were recommending to replace 3 tires, not the right rear, which some of you were saying to replace both the tires to keep them, similar. But there really isn't much wear on that rear right tire. So I told them, no, leave the front tires as they are. Just replace the flat one because the front tires, they've got probably twice as much tread as the wear indicators, and that will last me quite a few months, a couple of years probably. Oh, let's see. Was there another one? Scrolled around here somewhere.
Brian Lightfoot said time to rotate tires.
Yeah, they are rotating the tires. So they're going to be, the 2 in the back are going to have the best tread. They're going to put those on the front. So then the 2 front tires will come to the back. So the best tires will be on the front. And they're also going to do a coolant flush because their records say I've never done that. And I just take their recommendations. I'm surprised that wasn't called for. They also said the battery was indicating that it's getting weak. So I authorized that to be replaced. And then they called me back on that and said, hey, guess what? We replaced that battery only such and such amount of months ago or years, whatever time it was. It's still 100% under warranty. So you're going to get a free replacement battery. Okay, I authorized that. Nobody goes there anymore. It's too crowded. What did I miss? The work is too crowded. Nobody goes there anymore. Oh, nobody goes there. It's too crowded. How can it be crowded if nobody goes there? Have you ever been alone with somebody else? Yes. Sadly, that describes a significant portion of my marriage. All right, did not need to go there. There is no audio. No matter what I do, Windows can't fix it. With the repair tool, I restart the services that I believe are related. I wind up having to reboot the computer. Are you saying that rebooting the computer fixes it?
Brian Lightfoot said, if you are with somebody, then how can you be alone?
When you don't have good communication with the other person, you can be lonely. Okay, I guess you said, have you ever been alone? Have you ever been lonely with somebody else? Yeah. Not fun. Get away from that topic. There's no audio no matter what But on my own computer, I'm using digital audio throughout the fiber optic through the fiber optic connection. And once in a while, after waking the computer up, there is no audio.
Ken Stout Live said, try learning Vietnamese.
LonnDawg, check in Device Manager. I'm going to bring Device Manager up. Look at all your audio related devices and the fiber optic. I guess it's your audio connection that's fiber. But whatever, let's see, sound, video, find an audio device. I'll just pick this device. Go to Properties. If there's a Power tab, look to see if there's a Power tab and do the checkbox that says don't allow the computer to put this device to sleep or low power or something like that. I don't know if that's going to be there, if that option will even be there. That's just an idea in my mind. And here I can't even find something that's got a power setting, but you understand that well enough. Just an idea. I don't know if that's going to do it, but it sounds like something is going to sleep with that because you put the computer to sleep. So you want to prevent that. Or maybe you also want to, there might be a checkbox to allow the computer to wake up this device. Something like that. Of course, let's see, the audio. Digital audio through the fiber optic connection. If there's any kind of firmware for the device itself, but you're going to speakers, digital audio going out to some kind of a audio device. I don't think your digital audio is going straight to the speakers, is it? Never happened before using traditional analog outputs. Yeah, I think something's going to sleep. And the other day this happened twice. I have many Google Chrome browsers open. Many Google Chrome browser tabs open probably. And then I open a new one or switch to another browser and the audio is gone. Again, had to reboot to fix it. Let's go see how much further that subject goes for LonnDawg. LonnDawg says his car is in the shop also. We are tied together when it comes to car repairs. Both of us are having the same bad luck. At least I am. Tires. Rebooting the computer when my digital audio output fails. Typical repairs don't work. Restarting the computer is the only thing that realigns everything. But my point is that digital audio is unreliable. Then you start putting all the other digital effects. I think that thing's more complicated, certainly. Prone to failures and idiosyncrasies. Digital audio out, meaning optical, to my new set of speakers. Goes directly to the speakers, so the speakers can receive optical signal. Interesting. All right. What was this link about from Alice? Microsoft issues. Why's that going away? What is weird? Oh, that's an advertisement. The Intelligent Business Private Flight Solution, world-class fractional ownership, trusted. Yeah, I'm aware of that. But that's not what this is about. Microsoft issues new Windows 11 blue screen warning for all users. I don't want your Forbes notifications. An update for Windows 11 users that fix a number of issues, including system freezes when using Edge browser, has been found to introduce a couple of its own. Warn users, September update can cause.
John Williams
to
said
reboot.
digital audio usually connects to a soundbar or stereo receiver.
Yeah, that's what I was speculating. I'm wondering, is this the same one that Alex reported? No, it's not, because his was 3131, 504-3131. So it wasn't that one. All right, so heads up, people. If you're experiencing blue screen or if you get calls from people about that. All right, I'm not going to try to hit all of the comments in chat. If you think I should direct my attention to something, give me a speaker bot towards it. And LonnDawg says, yes, the speakers receive optical signal. So those are speakers that have that capability built into it. And the analog to digital converter is built into the speakers. It will also take analog inputs and digital coax. So what I don't understand, LonnDawg, maybe you can explain this. Your computer is capable of sending analog output, and even if you send digital, the speaker is going to convert it to analog. Why do two conversions? What are the purpose? I know digital wires, cables can go longer distances, but I don't think that's what you're trying to solve. What is the problem you're trying to solve by using digital? Now the computer, the signals are originally digital to the computer. So you know what? I think I might have said that wrong. The signals are originally digital for the computer. So I think, I haven't researched this, it's not my area. The digital output on the computer, isn't that the computer just sending the signal out the way it received it? It's not doing anything to it. If you use the analog outputs on the computer, then the computer has to convert from digital to analog. So if your speakers or your digital conversion device that you have out there will do a better job of that conversion than the computer, then it makes sense to send it digitally to the device. So I'm going to suspect that LonnDawg's expensive, high-end, ridiculously, outrageously priced speakers are better at converting from digital to analog, and that's why he wants to do it. LonnDawg, is that a good description? LonnDawg, I do not have a problem using digital signal. I was just trying to see the type of fidelity it produces, and that's where I get in the subject analog. So it sounds like he's just kind of testing it, playing with it. And Danielle, digital audio is stable. Now, Danielle, do you put your computer to sleep or standby, whatever you want to call it, or rose by any other name? Because that's where he's having the problem. So for you to report that your digital audio is stable, but you never put your computer to sleep, then that doesn't say you don't have the same problem. So that's what we want to know. Haha, you know me very well. Well, you know me very well. Well done. Could have been, you know me very well. Well done. Double occurrence of the word well. That's a deep subject. But in this particular case, these are just nice sounding speakers for a computer. The very popular, apparently, and the versatile, they cost like $160 for a pair of them, or for each $160 each, and you bought 18 of them. Inquiring minds want to know. Edifer? I have no idea what that word means, why you put that there. Oh, where do I want to go? Don't answer that honestly on air. That could be problematic. Oh, is that the name? Oh, that's the name of the speakers. Danielle does not put her computers to sleep. So Danielle, would you be willing to try that and see if you have trouble resuming your audio? So that would tell us if this is really a widespread problem, and perhaps digital just does not get along with being put to sleep. No, I'm not going to simulate a gun with my hand and putting it to sleep. That's the brand of the speakers. Yeah, see, I don't even know that. Well, we might as well take a little bit further on this subject and take Wintermute's link. Edifier Rex. Prehistoric Edifier Rex. I think that was a joke. right? There's not actually a speaker model in there called Rex, is there? Yeah, so these are the speakers. Edify me. You have been edified. Is it edifying to watch my streams? Oh, I got to get an email update for Janet. Yeah, email update for Janet. And let's go. I got to go pick those up. Get her emails, or 2 emails since Saturday. And I'm going to use blurring. So that means I turn studio mode on, then punch that up on studio, then take one of these blurs. Oh, that one's not a good choice there. That one, and then move that blur to the right location. Right down there. Right down there. That way, doing dummy check, make sure that covered everything, then hit my transition button. Yeah, that looks all right. So I'll give that another new subject line. Here's a response from Janet from Saturday saying, I watched the show today. Let's see, I'm going to test. I got to test something here. Be careful. Yeah. Okay. I watched the show today. I was sort of keeping the desktop computer as a backup computer, but rarely used it. Updated it once in a while, but was leaning to just get rid of it. So she doesn't really care to keep it, but didn't want to till my stuff was removed. Now, this is the first time that we had heard that she's got content on there that she cares about. But now that the hard drive may be a problem, is there any way anyone could get any info off of it? Yes. Thanks for the time. Sorry I could not make Zoom on Saturday. She had previous plans. So she was probably in an environment where she could watch, but really wasn't conducive to even participating in chat, or obviously not joining Zoom. And then there's another email. I'll bring that one up. This one. And fix the blur there. Move that piece and that piece. And dummy check. Yeah. Then Alt 2. Sorry, one more question. If it's not the hard drive, can someone else still get into it the way it is? Now, I don't quite understand this question. Are you asking if a hacker could get into it? Or are you asking if someone could, what's going on here? Oh, are you asking if someone can get the data? Yes, yes, and perhaps it would be you. Let's transition that back, and then turn off my blur. Oh, gotta do that.
Jim KJ3N said, need to wipe the drive.
Do not wipe the drive until we get the data off of it. Really? Did you say need to wipe the drive? What is going on here? I want to turn studio mode off. Need to wipe the drive. No, 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 no. No, she's got data on it that she wants to get. We don't want to wipe the drive. So, Janet, what you can do, take the drive out of that computer, use a USB adapter, powered USB adapter like this one. Where's the power for this? No, this one. Yeah. An adapter that you can plug on to the SATA ports of the drive, and then plug USB into another computer. This end is going to plug into AC power, and then it'll come up on your computer just as if it was a USB thumb drive. And then you can maneuver to the files that you want to recover and just copy them over to your current computer. And then, oh, I see. I understand your comment now, Jim. Is after recovering the files that you want, in order to prevent somebody from getting to that data, you can wipe the drive. There's various different levels that you can go to do that, but the wiping the drive is completely sufficient. I would even say reformat it, or smash with a hammer. Yeah, will prevent somebody from getting to those files, if that's what you meant with that comment. I suspect that is what you meant. Gonna stick with stick with this till we're done with it for Janet. And yeah, that's really all. Now, I don't know what your level of awareness is of where those files are stored. If they're in your documents folder, in your pictures folder, when you bring up that drive on another computer, you're not going to be able to like go to documents or downloads on the shortcuts. It's going to be on a separate drive letter. And then let's see, I think it can actually simulate it here. Like this would be a simulation. You would go into the users folder and then go into the profile name for the user account that you were signed in with. And oh, that might take a while to get those permissions. So I'm not going to be able to go down that level, but you would go down to the next level. Then you would find documents folder and pictures folder and videos folder, and you can go into there and you can copy them over to your other computer. Have I covered all of that? And I am into overtime. I'm not going to go back on the speakers conversation right now. And I'm looking to see if there's if anybody hit me in orange. The spare tire was, oh, that was the joke. All right, I think that'll do it. And what else do I have to say? Today's Tuesday, tomorrow's Wednesday, expecting a normal show tomorrow. There's no redirect today because I didn't find any other show to redirect to. And that'll do it.
John
There's the
Williams
email
said,
address
"Thanks,
if you
Doug."
want to. You're welcome, John. Thank you for participating. Thank you for playing the home game, home version. Whatever. Just get out here, Doug. You can send a question by email for me to address on the show. And have a great day, everybody. I will catch you on the flip side.